Hello, the game has started and I'm playing the bot, the computer. So let's see, do I have a bingo? Not seeing one straight away. Tassoid, no. No, I can't see one. I might just go with do's and don'ts. Okay. I have the V and the W. Not ideal. I have the over prefix, but over saw, over tawse, over swat. The O definitely looks like the most useful of the floaters. Wow, not seeing a bingo here either. I'll go with vow. That's a little bit better. I now have a couple of options. Avow is good and vows. Just looking if I can get a double word score, but doesn't look likely. Aristay. I draw the Q. The rest of the rack pretty ropey. What to do? I might actually change here. I could play fun, but the rack leave. Yeah, actually I'll go with this, because if I draw an I have G. Okay, I've got cat at a minimum. Trank through an N, no N. This is the problem with the Q, it tends to drag the rack down. I'll just dump it here, out of the way. Okay, jingle. Now, what do I have here? Overcast. Doesn't really work. I do have overcast through the E, but is there an S bingo? No. Cavorts is good. That's not playable anywhere. What about the C? I mean this S. I think I will go with the overcast. Cavorter. Nah. Okay. I'm sure there's something better, but anyway. Overcast. Opponent gets 40 points back. Now, I have Highoi, which looks quite nice. Highoi for 47. Yeah, I'll go with that. Quim. Okay, I've got a consonant heavy rack here. Funk and nothing. Leng. Leng would be one way to get rid of the... I've got keg here. Terrible rack leaf, 26 points. Do I play Leng? It feels weak. What about neck? 26, I'm going with this. Roulette, okay. Now, what do I have here? Leashing through an eye, no eye available. What about R's? 29. 29 there. I can't see a bingo through the S. Shangles. Shangles. Don't think that's a word. No. Okay, so what I will do is play R's because it does limit the bingo, the use of this lane here for bingos. So I'll go with R's. Although this is really the lane that I want to frustrate most. Yeah, I'm going with this 29. Okay. Angular, linguae. Allnage. Allnage, that should work. Play it here. Forensic, anagram of forensic. Now, do I have a bingo here? Probably not. Repo. 31, but this definitely seems like the lane to block. Trope. for 39. 5 tiles in the bag. Maybe I should leave 1 in the bag. I don't want to draw all 5. Yeah, I'll play taupe. 33, so even if opponent does bingo, gives him a nice X spot here. Not overly dangerous, but look at the X play there. So I'll draw 4 to leave 1 in the bag. It's an interesting scenario, this. $33, yeah, I'm going with this. I draw the X. Opponent scores well with the Z. 54, he's hot on my tail. I can't get good value under this E here. Opponent has yin. But I should be able to outrun him with this X. Is there a bingo? Well, I doubt there's a playable one. XI, but I can't play down as well. Wow, usually there's plenty to do with the X, but what about X taxed? Opponent can play yin. Yin is no good. Any, yeah, I think this is alright. Okay. 37. Opponent does go with yin. And then I'll go out with ER and Ray for 18. I don't think there'll be anything better. Yeah, this looks fine. And that's the end of the game, 448 to 402. Let's see what we missed. So back to the beginning. No bingo here. Glad I didn't miss one. So I just went with dues. Bloody 30 for opponent, and then vow seems fine. I mean, equity wise very similar, so I'm happy with that. Udo for 21, and then I've got 100 bingos to choose from here, so I just went with there's a 75.1 6F. Oh, look at that, Blastia. Ludo Aval, all the way across the top. That would have been nice. I went with Aristay. No bingo for opponent. He goes with Spag. And then I've got a pretty tricky rack here. Nav for 9. Okay. But, yeah. I suppose it's a better rack leave than what I had. But I did score a lot more than 9. I scored 20. Jedi for 12. And then I've got Chi for 11. But cats. Ah, of course. Yeah, that would have been better. ORV blank. 49 versus 41. It's quite a big difference there. So I'm surprised I didn't look at the option of cats. I went with Chi. Well, the rack looked really strong. After you get rid of Q, the rack's pretty good, especially with this E over words. There's loads of them. Jingal for 44, and then, wow, look at that, Varactor through the A. 80 points. I didn't know that word. Caviator, yeah, that's vaguely familiar. Evocator. So there were a few. I went with Overcast. Beam for 40 comes down, and then Hioi was best here for 47. Quim for 27. Neck for 26 does seem fine, but look at Hank. Really good equity. Through the A. Hank and Funk. Does take an S front hook, so yeah, not overly crazy about Hank, although the rack leave was better, much better than what I had. An opponent did have an S. I don't know if there was a bingo or not, but Roulette for 33 comes down. Jingal taking an extra L. That's handy to know. No bingo here. I went with R's for 29. What were the other options? SH at J9. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I like that. Very strong rack leave. And a good score. I scored 29 there. Opponent nowhere near a bingo. Goes with Roo, and then Allnidge for 80. And Allnidge is what I played. But I could have played it onto the R. That was a miss. Extra 4 points. And then opponents got Forensic and Forensic, both playable in the same spot. No bingo here, but 5 in the bag, 5 tiles. So I wanted to leave 1 in the bag, because if I bingo, if I empty the bag and opponent bingos, he most likely wins because of the count back. So I went with Taupe for that reason, leaving 1 in the bag. Ditz for 54 draws opponent within 20, so taxed for 37 pretty much sealed it there. And that was the end of the game. So, yeah, 1 or 2 misses, Allnidge. And, yeah, pretty good game otherwise. Hope you enjoyed watching that one, and I'll see you next time.